friends, today we are going to study about a piece of creative writing that is very important in your class 10 ICSE board exam. And that topic is notice writing. We often see notices put up at various places for various purposes. So today we are going to study the format, the pattern, the manner in which the notice is to be written. Notice has a fixed pattern and in board exam it comes for 5 marks. These 5 marks are divided into various steps. So you can say you get a step marking in your ICSE board exam. So what you have to do is follow the format strictly in order to gain maximum marks. So beginning with, first let's know what is a notice. A notice is a small piece of formal writing that is put up in order to inform a mass of people regarding any particular event, happening, celebrations, etc. These notices are put up on the notice boards by various organizations like your school, colleges, sports club, government offices, public offices, private offices, etc, etc, etc. Now, what is the reason behind putting up this message? As I said, the main reason is to inform a group of people. When we inform a group of people, we look for those people who are interested in it. Like take for example in schools. In schools, notices are put up on the notice board in order to inform the students about the upcoming events. Events like your competition, sports, functions, cultural programs, etc. In government offices you see, like in banks and all, you see the notices are put up in order to inform the public about the facilities that the government is providing them. Not only this, there are solutions given to the methods how to obtain those facilities. They also give you a redressal forum number or address where you can get your problem sorted out. Same way we have notices put up in cooperative societies in order to inform about the meeting going to be held, any kind of cultural event that is going to take place in the building, or any kind of maintenance work has to be done in the building, etc, etc. Means there are many reasons for putting up the notice. The main purpose is to make all the people aware at the same time or within a very short period of time. So today we are going to study about the format of notice. So let's start with the format of notice writing. But before we go to the format, let's know few things which are important while writing the notice. The first and foremost thing required for notice writing is a box. Notice is always written in a box. It's never written on a blank sheet of paper. There should be a box around the notice. Secondly, try to write all the contents of the notice in passive voice. Make it impersonal. Use passive voice rather than active voice. If it is necessary, we can make use of active voice, but as far as possible, use passive voice. And the third and most important thing to draw the attention of the maximum public, your heading. Your heading should be strong, it should be catchy, it should be appealing. Hence, always write the heading in capital letters. So, let's begin with the format. Coming to the first part is your headings. What should be the heading? As I already said, it should be catchy and appealing, and hence to be written in capital letters, bold letters. Now, what do you mean by catchy slogans or catchy headings? Take for example, we are talking about the Maths Olympiad here in this notice. We are talking about the Maths Olympiad. One of your slogan could be explore your calculations. Similar catchy headings could be test your mathematical expertise. Be an Aryabhatta. And such headings can be given, such similar headings can be given. Then suppose if we have get together, we often see get togethers at various events. Get togethers are conducted in schools, societies, even at community levels. So what could be the catchy headings for certain events, for particular events? For example, colorful get together for Holi, lightning dandiya night for Navratris, and for various events we can just develop such catchy headings. So let's begin with our actual format and go with the steps. So first is your heading. Since I said we are dealing with the Maths Olympiad, so one of your heading could be explore your calculations, written in bold letter in the center of the box. Then second is your date. Before I write date, I will leave one space, that is one line space should be left between the heading and date. So you write the heading, leave one line, then write the date. 2nd October 2021, or you can just put on any year. When you write the date, the word date is not to be written and it should be written in this format, that is numeral followed by suffix, month written in full form, and then the year. Not only this, there should be a comma between the month and the year and end with a full stop. Next step is your time. Again we are going to leave one space, one line gap will be left here. So date, leave one line and then write down the time when the event is going to be held. Event is going to be held at 9 AM in the morning. Next is your venue. Again leave one space, leave one line and write down the venue. Venue means should be the exact place. Even if I write the name of the institution or name of an organization, I should mention a particular place and entrance point where the event will be organized. So venue will be main auditorium at so and so school. So here we have taken the example of St. Francis School. Name of the event, what kind of event is it? International Mathematics Olympiad. For whom? This notice is meant for whom? For what kind of people? Then we are going to give the details of the target audience for whom it is mentioned. Like Olympiads, so classes 8 to 12, 6 to 12, or get together for the society people, or for the government offices, like your government notices put up in government offices. What does it say? Suppose we are talking about loan. So the farmers, the person who has less income but requires certain kind of loans regarding house, purchase of vehicles or any such thing. So we have to look for the target or the audience. So you should focus on the target audience or the invitee. Suppose there is a special lecture organized. There is a lecture on environmental issues. So your target audience are your environment lovers, nature lovers. Target audience will be nature lovers and invitees will be well-renowned person from the environmental field, great environmentalist, etc. Then contact person, whom to contact and when to contact. This is very important. Whom to contact and when to contact. Suppose notice is put up for Olympiad. Now, whom should the students give the names to? Whom and when? When? At what time? It should be clearly mentioned in the notice. And then end your notice with your name and the designation. Write full name, If at all signature is required, sign it, put your name. Then designation is must, by whom this notice is put up. So since we are talking about Maths Olympiad, so definitely it will be put up by the Department of Mathematics. So designation is head. Mr. Ravi Prakash is the head of the Department of Mathematics. This is how you end your notice. Now coming to marking scheme. How and when you are offered what kind of marks. As I already told you, it carries step marking. So first and foremost, heading. Heading should be catchy. The more impressive the heading is, the more marks you get. The maximum marks allotted for your heading is 1 marks. Then coming to date and time, you have half marks each. Date half marks, time half marks. If you mention these steps in a proper order and in a proper manner, you will get these marks. Then venue carries marks in 2 steps. You won't say it carries 1 marks because you have to mention the exact location. If you mention the exact location, then only you will get marks for this step. That is your exact location. So exact location once you mention, you will get half marks, and then name the institute or the organization, you get the other half marks. Now it comes up to 3 marks. Then name of the event, for whom, and contact person, all together carries 1 marks. Now these steps, name of the event, for whom, contact person, can be written step by step as I mentioned it here, or you can also write it in the paragraph form. A short paragraph of 5 to 6 lines. You can contain all the details of these steps and write it in one paragraph form. So the full name of the event, whom, and the contact person will carry 1 marks. And finally, the name and designation, you have 1 marks at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is how you get 5 marks for your notice writing. I hope the pattern is clear for notice writing. Then as I said, sometimes we write notices at personal level also, like lost and found. So what are the details to be furnished in such cases? First, what did you lose? Where did you lose? The description of the object that is lost or found. As I said, it is lost and found. So if you have lost it, give the description. If you have found it, give the description. And then mention the contact person, when to contact and how to contact. Rest of the things remain same. Suppose you are organizing a tour. A tour has been organized by your school. So there what are the things? Where you are going, when you are going, what are the things that are required for the tour or trekking part, and to whom this tour or trekking is meant for, which kind of audience that we have spoken about, the target audience. So that should be very clearly mentioned. Clear? So this is how we write different kinds of notices on various topics. I hope you like this notice writing, and do like, share and subscribe this channel or this video. Thank you.